So when I first looked you up, glitter all over your face,
Yeah.
of that, I thought narcissist material for sure.
A bit.
What made you decide to do that?
Well, honestly, it just kind of really reminded me of the 2010s, and I've always kind of like loved sparkly things, quite glamorous things. And it's funny because like I actually forgot this, but when I like about 5 years ago when I was releasing music under a different name, I actually used to put glitter here, and I completely forgot that and then redid it later. So I think it's kind of always been spin around me, you know?
Yeah, love it. Okay, so I want to start from like the beginning. How
Yeah.
did how was your childhood and teenage years, and how did it shape your career today? Give us the full tea, trauma dump.
Wow. Well, to be fair, I've not actually been really artist before. I would say like up until about the age of like 12, 13, I think I had like quite a normal childhood. But then I would say like, yeah, from that moment onwards, like my family kind of went through some stuff. Like it was pretty crazy, a little bit traumatic. So that was obviously tough, but I kind of think that that made me turn to music even more. So, I really like delved into the like whole fantasy of it all and just kind of like really, became obsessed. So yeah, I think, that really shaped me in a way and also made me become very headstrong and independent. And I also, when I was about 14, got signed to a record label for this girl group thing. And that was like my first experience of the music industry, really. So I think that really kind of showed me it was possible at a young age. And then, going back to earlier years, I mean, I've always just been obsessed with vocals initially. That was my dream. I just wanted to be a singer, and then kind of really got into the whole like songwriting side of things. And here we are, an artist. An artist was born.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, God.
Neva May feels like a character you created. Where does she end and you begin? Or is that even relevant anymore?
Oh, well, do you know what? It's actually quite an interesting question because I've been like going through this recently with my therapist, and
Oh, love therapy queen.
yes. No, I like love therapy. I literally love it. It's so helpful. By the way, am I allowed to swear on here before I go ahead or no?
Wait, what's up?
Am I allowed to swear at
Yeah, yeah,
all?
yeah. We're in freedom of
Right.
expression, girl. Like,
But yeah, no, I kind of always was very shy as a child. And I think I saw kind of, especially like people like Christina Aguilera, big blonde pop divas as ultimate version of confidence. So yeah, I kind of created this whole Nova May persona, but then I sort of truly became it. So been really kind of talking through that whole thing, and about how I don't know, sometimes I have moments where I'm like, who am I? Am I like Beth is my real name? Am I Beth or am I Nova May or am I like both? It kind of changes from day to day, but I think it's just like different sides of my personality. Still have that little shy girl in my heart, but also always been a bit of a diva, you know?
right. How did you
Yeah.
get out of the shyness and being able
Um,
to perform in front of everyone?
Yeah, well, when I was in, so I don't think it's the same in you guys' school years. Year nine is about age of like, what year is that? It's like 13, 14 years old. I was still very shy up to then, and I went to an all-girls school. And there was a moment where I was friends with some girls that like they would go into the older girls' classroom and like be all loud and friends with them, and I would go and I'd be so shy, but like actually that's kind of like a very interesting experience for me because I think I thought like being loud was confident. So I think I sort of started by copying that a little bit. And then yeah, just kind of um evolved and got my own kind of confidence. I think I found a lot of confidence through music and performing is actually something I've always done. I've been performing on stage since I was 11, so I was like nervous as hell, don't get me wrong, but yeah, I don't know, I just love it. Just love it. Gives me a kick.